Hello and welcome, fellow adventurers, to session number 11 of the Ready Persona Tabletop campaign. We are back from holiday break as of this recording. Very fun to begin the new year, and let's get right to it. So, I think it's been a while since we've done this last,
Yeah.
and I wanted a chance, especially since we're coming back to this again after being away from it for a month. I think it would be kind of nice to revisit the warm-up question where we all share what we hypothetically would write in our journals, in our real life characters. At this point in time, what's on everybody's minds? What are some things that they would put down in a hypothetical journal, especially if it's something that may not necessarily come up in normal conversation?
Previously, the last journal entry, if I remember correctly, was more of like a classic Dear Diary sort of
Mm-hmm.
circumstances. And there were some more frantic and anxious posts, whatever, entries. And I think at this point in time, and for us journey overall, um, the frequency of like anxiety will leave these entries still is there. But I think it is still more of like a Dear Diary sort of thing. But there's going to be more musings about just life in general. And I think for a specific entry for us is just, I remember the Vita session today, and my grandfather was talking to me about people that I love and how if I ever had somebody else. And I look around at everybody and, well, I understand that people, they get together and they'll have, well, somebody for the rest of their life, hopefully. But I don't know if I feel that or not. It's weird. I've never had any sort of desire, but the desire to have somebody isn't necessarily gone. It's just not a priority, I guess. It's weird. So many people, it drives their lives, and I'm here with music instead. Not that I'm complaining. I love it. But I always wonder, does that make me so very different from everybody else? Or does that just make me unique? Or maybe I just haven't found my special someone yet.
So, like before, it is a video diary as Gabe probably works on something. And I think in this one, it's more focused on what's been happening. And he's probably talking about like his ideas and all the things that are happening at once and what he's all thinking about. Like, okay, all the leaders of the factions are being taken out. Like, what's the full plan? Or is everything connected? Um, Another big thing is that his company seems to be involved with a lot of current corrupted things, like trying to get Forrest's grandfather's land and also taking Dabadu's farm. So he's currently in the mindset of like talking about his current plans of how he is going to try to rip out the corruption from the company as much as he can. And with that, maybe talk a little bit about like how he finally came clean to his kids and how it kind of feels nice, but he also kind of hates it because now his kids hate him even more than before. So he's like, yeah, it's nice to being
Here.
clean and I don't have to hide anything, but hey, they also hate me now. So stuff like that. And I think he just expresses that he wishes that he could just fully move on from things and make things better, but all these issues just keep popping up, delaying him from what his current plan was, and that would be his diary.
So the first page that we'll be writing on is a checklist. of different names that he knows are in some way involved with Vita, and he needs to check on to see if they have like small little idols. And he has like even our own names, like from this the entire group. We all just little checks there that we're all fine. Then there's Jacob and Jennifer are on there with like nothing written next to it yet, it's just open. There's Thomas in there with a huge red line underneath. That's very important that something's missing, something's wrong. There's Laurie with a check. Laurie's fine. There's Angie and Raphael. That's it. So Angie and Raphael, both with the checks that they're fine. And then this is it's like a little checkbox list of. Again, Abe really writes and checks and lists and just things you have to do, and he keeps his diary as a reminder tool for him. Then the next page, he, for the first time maybe, starts to write a little bit. And it's just a little text, and he starts. If I kill someone, but it's not me, am I responsible? I started to play this game willingly. There are things going on. My family's involved. So I guess I am to blame. Or am I? Should I give myself up? Might be safer. But then I can't do anything to stop this. People might get hurt if I try. They might get hurt if I don't. What do I have to do? Then ...
Okay.
So this is a journal entry that Kate put in recently, probably like as of the most recent moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as of the most recent moment, he would be excited that he got to kill someone again. But overall, you would see a trend towards like kind of a solo. You could see the trend since last journal entry to where he's more excited to be part of this group and to be part of something bigger and to be seen as useful and to have these moments where people are appreciating him. So you'd see almost like a mental health jump where he's excited about that. And then there would be just an absurd amount of talking about a little minotaur he's building.
Okay.
Little Bobo.
Little Bobo. Love it. All right. Which NPC do you want me to answer this question with? I know which one Sage is going to say, but I'm curious what everybody else is going to say. Dr. Kemper.
I would say Thomas.
Thomas.
Hmm.
Interesting. Okay. Anyone else?
Who did we do last time?
You guys did Verilion last
I
time.
think it was Viridian.
Oh, yes,
last
that's
time.
right. We did do Viridian.
Yeah.
I would say Rook, but that might also give away too much.
I'm okay with going with Tomas.
Yeah, but I'm good with Thomas too.
Dear Diary, I haven't really talked about this before, but I feel so ashamed. This is the one thing I haven't been able to really talk thoroughly to Ave about. There were a few moments when I wanted to bring it up to him because he is my best friend after all, but lately he just seems so occupied with other things. I mean, there's a lot of things going on, especially with his brother, and I just didn't want to burden him with things. He doesn't know that my family's in trouble. He doesn't know that despite our food truck with the dry rye pies, our sales has been really low no matter what we try. And we're in some major financial constraints right now. I mean, I'm from a huge family, and all of us are trying to pitch in to make money to make ends meet, and there's just a lot of pressure. And I found a way to be able to make some extra cash, but I'm not proud of it.
What?
I don't know. Hopefully things will get better and I won't have to do this anymore. But I just miss my best friend, He just seems really distant, and like I said, I don't want to burden him with anyone. I don't want to burden anyone with any of my personal problems, because I'm I'm just Thomas. I'm just the guy that everybody turns to be happy all the time and raise everybody's spirits. That's my role, not only amongst my friends but in my family. So, just gotta put on a happy face and face every day and hope and pray to Tamora that it's a luckier day than it has been lately. And he'll just end the entry there.
Oh,
There
no.
wasn't
Selling
nothing
commodities on the black market?
interesting.
What?
Nothing important.
I don't know.
Nothing important.
I don't know.
Now it's
Thomas has
completely
always been
ignore it.
Thomas has been asking Abe, like, how's it going, man? Like, what's going on with you? And Abe's never asked Thomas, what's going on with you? Like, anything wrong? No, he's been very focused on himself right
It's
now, which is
true.
fine. Very, very fine. But no, something's been going on for a while with Tomas. Anyway, that's a good choice. Very good choice.
Yeah.
Also, he hasn't
interesting.
responded back to your text. Also.
Mhm.
Is
I know.
it's also black market.
All right. Everyone is now free to draw from their primary arcana deck.
Mhm. Small
So-
question first. Harp,
I'm
do
sorry.
you still
yes.
have death marks for me?
You
or
do.
are those gone?
I made
Yeah?
a note. I made a note that you still have one more bad luck. So you do not have to return it. The good news for you is you don't have to return it back
Yeah,
into your deck.
that's why I asked,
That's
yeah.
good. That's good.
I got the Hanged Man.
Oh no. Yeah. So Hangman automatically is chrono. Oh, it's you.
That's good,
You're
right?
the
Yeah.
Hangman. So you get +2 in everything today. Nice.
Oh,
That might be really useful.
I technically do not have my
Right.
my deck with me, but I was able to draw online. So if I don't
Yeah.
use this, I can just remember. I got the lovers. So we were actually talking about this earlier.
Perfect.
Oh, there they are. Nice.
Okay.
I got the wheel.
Let me get to lovers first, because that's the
Oh.
only card we haven't
All right.
drawn yet. That's the first. This is my personal favorite card.
Oh boy.
So the lovers is one that, so this is interesting. So first of all, you get a +2 on any interactions with Mama Sutra, which is a character that you had just been introduced to. So Mama Sutra, if you remember, is the head of the Our Lady of the Perpetual Indulgence. That's what it was.
Nice.
In addition to that, you may use it to get +1 checks to gain +1 on any check that you want for the entire session, if you want to activate it, on anything that is meant to gain trust or friendship with a character. Anytime you're trying to develop some sort of trust or friendship with the character, you can just say, I'm going to add +1 to that. In addition to that, you can get a +4 on any checks that where you are actually trying to make a romantic advance with. Romantic advances gives you +4.
Oh man,
So-
you add that with my +5 for being hot. I'm unstoppable.
We know what Gabe's
Right.
doing.
Yeah, but that's if you are specifically trying to flirt with somebody, even if it's to get something out of them. So I have a feeling Kyle's going to be asking, are they attracted to me? Like, pretty often. It's a good one for you to have.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
I gotta remember that one for when I actually get my cards.
I will let you keep that if you don't use it today, I will let you keep that one when you get back. And I'm sorry, you got the Wheel of Fortune. Ethan. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune, as I said, is Lori. Also is EE retry and +1 to anyone in the coins faction. Also, by the way, I think I actually was able to go back and update everything on the tarot card deck abilities handout in Roll20, with the exception of Lovers, because I just told you what Lovers was.
Yeah.
So I think you filled out, as of today, I think you filled out everything.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
very cool.
Right. Then I have the Chariots, which is Seymour.
Seymour is the chariot. Yep. In addition to that, you can use it to do HP, hero power, heroic feat, I think.
Mhm. Yes.
So we are back at the warehouse again.
Because I remember we were waiting for the cops to pick up this bugbear, right?
Yes. So the cops will arrive. Stalin still will not be there. It'll just it'll probably be the same cops that you spoke with earlier from another situation where you called the cops previously, and they're like, "You again, Mr. Stoll.
Hello.
This is becoming a pattern."
I know. I know. Trust me, it's a pattern I do not like.
They will apprehend the bugbear. The cops will also be, you know, looking at the dead bodies outside of the warehouse. And I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I'm sure that they'll be asking you some questions about what happened, and you'll tell them what happened. And
Yeah.
one of the cops will say that, you know, these guys are part of the outcasts gang. Like, they've been wanted criminals for a while. We've been looking for them, and et cetera, et cetera. And they seem to infer that this was self-defense, and so there aren't going to be any. They're not pressing. No one's going to be pressing any charges
Yeah.
that these people have been killed.
I'm pretty sure our gang's not gonna come in and press charges.
Yeah. So um, they're going to take the bugbear away. I don't know if there's anything specifically you're going to inform the cops of during this instance.
No, because I want to call Stalin personally to tell him like what we know. So
Sure.
yeah,
Are you
but
doing that now then?
yeah. So I'm gonna try calling Stalin, but I'm not know if he's gonna answer.
Yeah, you'll call Stalin, uh, and after a few rings, it'll go into his voicemail. Very basic voicemail. This is Stalin, Captain Stalin Steele. I'm not able to come to the phone right now. Leave a very basic.
Yeah.
And so, do you leave a message?
Basically just leave a message like, yeah, we got information, and basically tell him like, hey, we're just calling to also check up on you and your family.
Okay.
Call back if you can. If not, we're going to at least, if you don't call within a certain time, we're going to at least call your son. Because we know, he said his, I don't care, he said his wife and daughter are the ones that went to Levita, not his whole family, right?
I thought he said all of them went.
Oh,
He
I
said
always
all
thought he
three
said
of
his
them.
wife.
He said
He
all
did
three
All
say
of
three of
all
them?
of
them.
them.
Oh, okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, like please get to us as soon as possible by the morning so that we know if anything's wrong. If not, we're going to assume.
Yeah.
So
Sounds good.
leave it on the. Is Ave still possessed by Yellow?
So
Or did
here's
Ave?
so between Ethan and Joey, I don't care when Abe gets his body back at this point in time. So between the two of you, whatever you think serves the story best, you two can decide when Yellow remains in control and when Abe takes over again.
Okay.
Well,
So
I myself have no clue what's happening because I missed last part of the session. So
Oh, so it's easy for you to be in character.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah.
Very easy.
Yeah, essentially Yellow's trying to take some of the front and center, trying to teach these guys how to interrogate and how to gain leverage against a criminal organization. And last time we let one of the guys go, so that they could deliver a message, and Yellow then decided that they were going to follow. That's why I keep saying I'm going to do some hunting. But for me, at least, Yellow Yellow is going to track them down and find where they are, and then after they deliver the message, take them out later.
Okay.
So I think if we want to keep it interesting, maybe like just before Yellow makes the move against the guy to after he's delivered his message, that's when it kind of snaps back to Joey, and like you have like a knife in your hand, and you're kind of hiding in an alleyway watching a bugbear.
That's perfectly fine. Because you basically, if I remember correctly, you said send a message to Prey to just F off, basically.
Yes.
That was pretty much it.
Yes.
I presume you did not take his cell phone or whatever it is he normally uses to. Okay. So he probably will, when he gets a decent distance, he'll probably pick up his cell phone and then give a call, presumably to his superior Prey, to send the message over. And is that when Yellow is going to try to kill him or assassinate him? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
After he's served his purpose, gonna tie up loose ends essentially. But that's when I'd say, if we want to keep things interesting, that's when Joey takes over. And it's very obvious that's right about what you were gonna do. Maybe you haven't been seen yet, but
yeah, Joey, roll a stealth. As in Ave, not Yellow.
Oh,
Ave,
no.
roll a stealth.
10.
Not
terrible.
Yeah. So you're gonna attempt to sneak up on this bugbear, but well, I'm sorry, you personally weren't attempting to sneak up on him. You just kind of wake up from your trance, and maybe you realize at the last minute what's happening as you see this bugbear in front of you. But however you react, you reveal your presence, and the bugbear turns around, sees you there.
Knife.
Yeah, you with a knife. And he immediately will react by grabbing a hold of the knife from your hand and just giving it a squeeze. If you'd like to, he's basically trying to disarm you. So if you'd like to pull away, you're welcome to do a strength or a dex. Actually, opposed strength or dex.
I'll take the dex. Average.
All right, 24. So
Hey.
he just grabs the knife. Actually, I think what he does is he grabs a hold of your wrist. You drop the knife, and he's now going to take his chain and just going to try to, wrap it around your neck, to try to strangle you. But I'll let you do something. You have one. You have one hand free. The other one is being crushed by a bugbear. Your wrist.
He's gonna wait. I can explain. Please don't hurt me.
Roll a persuasion.
17.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull from the big deck for this one. Because this seems quite important.
Probably a good. It's probably a good idea.
What's this? It's the 3 of Cups, I think.
So we're rounding up, I think. So that adds a +2, right? And you're not part of the Cups faction, so it's just a +2. Okay, so your pleadings seems to at least stalled for a round or two before he actually physically starts strangling you. So what do you do next for a round or two? Nobody followed Yellow, right? Nobody followed Yellow.
I don't think anyone could follow Yellow.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sucks to be you, Abe.
I wish I could. because Gabe has 600, like 900, like flight, so you can just go floop in, grab them, and go.
Mhm. Do I remember if any of our names were used during that encounter? Thinking of maybe Kate's name was used or something. Might be. I don't know.
I honestly don't remember. I don't remember.
Swarm them with pigeons.
What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna try and distract him by yelling at that name. I'm just gonna assume that Abe thinks he remembers that the Kate's name was used. So he's gonna like look behind the bugbear and he's gonna Kate, help me, Kate. And I'm
Okay.
gonna use a daze. So that's a deception check against his
Yeah, go ahead.
insight, I think.
You're
Yeah.
essentially going like, look over
Over
there.
there. Yes. Oh, nice. Yeah.
30.
Yeah.
There you go.
So the
Hmm.
That's a natural
bugbear
20.
will 100% go huh? Look behind him.
I'm gonna try to sneak out of the chains and just book it.
Yeah, so that's still an opposed, right? You still have to.
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead. Because he's distracted, I will roll again with a penalty.
So what would that be? Acrobatics then?
You can use
To
acrobatics
get
if you'd
it?
like.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ah, no, that's something. What are these cards? What can I do with these cards? Oh, isn't there like an advantage that you can just get away from grapples?
Is there?
I
I don't know, man.
don't know particularly.
Grabbing on straws.
I know there's like a hero, you can spend a hero point to reroll.
And we all start off with one, so.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And if you roll under a 10, it's a plus 10. So.
Man, burning all your resources this early.
Uh-huh.
Think yellow.
Come on, man. There must
Doing
be
more
something.
damage to the party than the actual
Must be something
enemies.
here. Save me.
I mean, this is what happens when Yellen doesn't understand they're
No.
in someone else's body.
So I do have a tracker on him.
Yeah, you do. That's good.
However, I think I'll roll for like an insight, something along those lines.
Sure.
We'll just look at the cards of that. I have a bunch of them, but
16.
they're not helping me right now.
I got.
Oh, what's retry?
What is the insight for? I'm sorry.
So this would be just kind of filling out the tracker because I think I would want to be communicating stuff to the King of Swords, but I think with the 16 insight, do I notice that something's off with the tracker?
Something's off, like it's being deactivated. Something off, like
it's holding still. It stopped tracking something. Now it's getting something.
Yeah, I mean, yellow. It's like certainly stopped at a specific location and has been lingering them for a while. So you can presume whatever you want from that, I guess.
Okay, well, I'm going to use the hero points to do the reroll. So, come on,
Yeah,
man.
go ahead and reroll.
That's, 16. Not getting better than that.
Okay, let me see. So if I'm doing a -4, okay. So, he is still able to firmly keep a hold of your grasp, and just to try to save time a little bit, he's going to try to just hit you over the head, knock you out, knock you cold. So do you have anything to defend yourself from him just giving a swift? Okay. So
I'm useless in combat.
Whop, you are knocked out cold. And we'll get to you later.
All right.
Oh boy.
See you next session, boys.
I'm sorry.
So Cade, I guess you will see that if you want to pay attention to the tracker right now, you will notice that yellow has started moving again and is now moving towards the VITA Loca complex.
Yeah. So I would be showing everybody the tracker for the van that I stuck it on, which went to the VITA Loca complex. And then it would be like he's also going there, which would be kind of weird for us. But I'll say that's all I know.
So if this helps you, The van was heading there. It stops, presumably because of the chain. It stops about partway to getting to the complex. And meanwhile, Yellow is at this other part of town. Eventually, Yellow ends up running into, or at least meets with, where the truck stopped. And then they all together, both trackers are now together
Okay.
going to the VITA Loca complex, if that helps
Forrest,
you at all.
what's Yellow doing?
I don't know. She kind of just disappeared.
Well, if
Uh,
you when you're in Yellow's head, what would they do in the situation?
I don't. I mean, probably follow and um,
I mean, they're not
like
following anymore. They're in that van. They either hijacked it or
or on top of it or something.
on
I mean,
top. Yeah.
honestly, well, the thing is, they don't have any of their like cool gadgets or anything. So
It's not like
that's
they can hide
There's
under
only
a
one way
car.
to answer. I think we need to go to the complex.
yeah.
We've let
I don't
we've
see how they could have gotten captured though, but
Unless he,
waited.
I don't, unless he got unlucky and switched midway through.
that could happen.
Only one way to answer. We need to go. Let's let or let's let Mr. Steele know, and let's just start heading over there.
Yeah, he's not answering.
I don't think we really have a choice. Yeah.
I'm going to start moving that direction.
So you're all heading to the complex now. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna activate Allegro again and just everybody gets. Oh yeah, I upgraded it. It's 900 feet around now. So 60 miles an hour.
A lot of
You're
speed.
running as fast as a car.
So that adds on to any of the movements.
Yes, it adds on to your movement speeds too. So if you have additional movement speeds.
My flight's already 900.
Oh no.
Okay.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
Are you going by yourself?
I mean,
You're welcome
hold
to if you
on.
want.
I mean, okay, so it increases everything's by 5 size rankings, I assume.
Yes, it
As
is a
far
5 rating.
so if I
But
already have 5,
you can't stack it over the
oh yeah.
limit though.
Oh yeah, so I'm still at 900. So sadly I can't go to 10, which is 4 miles. That's Odin.
That's Odin. Um yeah, but everybody, we are running as fast as cars right now. Flight of the
I'm just gonna
Bumblebees.
pull my wings and just fly.
Naruto running.
Meanwhile, okay, Knave of Diamonds, not Ave. Knave of Diamonds. You wake up. You were unconscious for whatever reason. Maybe you don't really remember the events of what led to you getting unconscious. The last thing you remember is you were at the warehouse, talking to Prey, and the first thing that you notice, in fact, before you even open your eyes, the first thing that your senses pick up on is you can smell the smell of lavender and chamomile in the air. It's very pleasant smell with just a hint of citrus and spice and everything nice. And you open your eyes, and the next thing you notice is that you're on some sort of very well furnished, silky bed of some sort. The room that you are in is very well decorated. There's some very fine tapestries and paintings all around there. You notice that next to your bedside there is some incense burning, and in the distance you can sort of hear the very melodic sound of a harp playing and a chorus of some sort. They don't seem to be performing something. They seem to be like rehearsing something. This chorus is, because they do stop and pause every now and then, almost like they're working on a specific part. Um, but you just feel very relaxed and very zen right now for whatever reason, and it almost feels like all of your worries kind of have melted away. But nobody else is in this room except for you. The door to your room is slightly ajar.
Hmm. Do I still have like everything on me?
You still have everything on you. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna stand up and confidently walk through the door. Just see where I am.
You'll open the door and you accidentally open the door into somebody, as if somebody was about to also open the door, but you kind of beat them to it. And it's this very pale but pretty young lady in what appears to be a young nun's outfit. And the young nun, she sort of like flashes her eyelashes at you and says, "Oh, you're awake."
Well, why, hello there.
Hello yourself, she says. She's holding in her hand what looks like a bowl of something. It looks like it's a bowl of water. You can smell again some sort of like it smells like there's some oils like gosh, what are those called? The aromatherapy type of oils in a bowl of water kind of thing.
Incense and
yeah. Essential oils, is that what it's called?
Yeah,
essential
yes,
oils. And she says, "You've been out for a few hours. Are you feeling all right?"
Actually, I'm feeling quite fine, thank you. Can you, by any chance, tell me how I arrived here? I seem to have forgotten a few hours.
What I've been told is that somebody found you outside of some sort of abandoned warehouse out of the city, and they weren't really sure what to do with you, so they dropped you off here at the over here at our chapel. I was hoping you'd be able to tell us what happened. You seem to be a little torn up a bit, she says. I mended your cloak, she says, pointing to your cloak, which looks like there was like a very quick like patch job done to it, as if something had torn it previous.
Well, I can't seem to recall what actually happened, though from the looks of it, I found myself in quite a better environment. Thank you very much, by the way, for all of this.
Of course.
Looking quite lovely.
That's very sweet of you. We're here to serve. And as she says that, she just very, I'm sorry. She very gently but purposely, she gently but purposely just touches your arm. And it's interesting because the way that she touches you, it feels the sensation of being felt by not like felt up, but I'm saying just merely touching you feels more intense than it normally would, than you normally experience just somebody randomly like touching you or rushing up to you. So just a note.
Yes.
In fact, everything about this place, it's not just her personally, it's just everything about this place. All of your senses seem to be it's almost like they dialed it up a notch. Everything that you smell, everything you see, everything you hear is just that more intense as it was before.
Can I roll like an insight to see what her intentions are for what's going to happen?
Sure.
30.
Yeah, okay. So first of all, she is genuinely trying to help you. She does seem to be concerned about your well-being, and she wants to make sure you're comfortable. There doesn't seem to be anything like nefarious about this person, except she is trying to be friendly with you, in hopes that maybe you'll stick around and maybe partake in some of the services that they have to offer here at the Temple of Perpetual Indulgence, which I would say Nave may have heard about. Um,
Hmm.
I don't know if he's been physically here. I don't think he would have been here physically, but I think you would be able to recognize just based on what's going on right now that this is probably that location that you had heard stories about. Um, so maybe the ulterior motive of this woman is maybe she might get a little something something out of this financially or more.
Hmm.
She wants money. Thank you, God.
Well, well. If that's the case, nothing nefarious at all.
It's just business.
It's just business. So he's gonna like try to get a little read on her just quickly, and then seeing that there's nothing really strange going on, as in he's in danger or anything. She's gonna. Well, I might have lied. I am actually not completely well, it seems. You see, I have these huge pain in my back. I think something might have, I don't know, hit me quite hard or something. I might have to go lie down a bit more. Could you maybe take a look at it while we're at
Oh, you're in luck. I'm actually, I actually specialize in massage. I had some training in as a masseuse actually prior to me joining Our Lady of Perpetual Indulgence. Um, would you like for me to try to see if I could ease some of your pain?
I'd love that. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go lie down with that.
Yeah. She'll lie down and, she actually had already brought in like the essential
Hmm.
oils and, she'll have you strip down to your underwear at least if you're willing to
Hmm.
do that. She'll have you strip down to your underwear. And she's just gonna start, applying some of the oils under your back and start giving you a very like focused area like back rub, starting with the shoulders. And she's good. Like she's good at
Hmm.
what she does. She was not kidding. Um, and the entire experience is very good quality service.
Hmm.
And throughout it all, I think she will try to converse with you. Like, she's the kind of person who, if it seems like she reads her clients very well. If it seems like they just want her to just shut up and give them back massage, she'll just shut up and give you back massage. But she might at
Hmm.
least start trying to have some conversation going, and if you seem to be interested, she'll keep
Hmm.
conversing with you as she's doing it. So it's up to
Yeah.
you, like how that
He's,
goes.
he's he's probably gonna try his very best to get as much background information out of her as possible, just to get to know what
Yeah.
he's dealing with, because that's the kind of guy he is.
What kind of things are you trying to get out of her? I'm just curious.
It's like what she did in past events, past jobs, and what her current like goals in life are, and what she wants to accomplish, and
Yeah.
just some small talk, how she, yeah, some fun stories she had or anything. Just trying to get the conversation going as well. And in the meantime, he's also gonna use his illusion powers to have like a very gentle music in the background as well.
Oh, nice.
Just
Yeah.
to,
I mean, she'll tell you that she is currently going through school right now. She actually
Mhm.
wants to be a masseuse, like professionally full time, and right now she's trying to earn a little bit of extra cash to be able to pay for, like training and school and all that good stuff. Um, I mean, I can just give you basic things like she's one
Mhm.
of three kids and her mom lives in another part of Sci-Fi City, which is not here. You'll find out that this is this entire like part of Sci is called Edenville, the Edenville district. Um,
Mhm.
and she may do get into like some gossip, and she'd be like, so I heard that, Cherie said this and blah blah. Like it might just get down to almost like Valley Girl type of gossipy kind of stuff. She's very sweet. She's very like personable. Anyway,
At some point, he's gonna ask her name as well.
oh, my name is Candy, she says.
Oh, lovely.
I've been told I'm very sweet, so hopefully I stay true to my name.
Well, you're definitely doing the best of jobs. That heat is spots, thank you.
She'll smile and just say, I'm happy to accommodate. You'll get because of how awesome of a job she's done for the rest of this session, you're going to get a +1 morale bonus to all of your rolls. Just a morale bonus.
All right.
And I mean, I'm just going to say she's going to she'll just continue, and when she's done, she'll ask, is there anything else that you'd like for me to do for you?
Huh. What kind of services are available in these fine establishments?
Oh, I mean, we offer a lot of services for people. The short answer is we provide companionship. It could be a nice conversation. It could be, as I said, entertainment purposes. A lot of our girls and boys are well versed at music, or myself, my specialty is physical therapy and massage and things like that. And then for those of you who feel that you would like to partake in and indulge in other activities beyond what I've listed above, we do have a group of people who are also well trained and well equipped to serve in those aspects. And you can kind of gather what she means by that. So,
well, it's a lovely offer, but I think right now I prefer to just stretch my legs for a little bit, and maybe if you have some time, you could show me around the place, and maybe show me the good spots to be. And maybe is there something like a hot pool or something?
Oh yes,
to relax a little bit.
There is a sauna down over in the other wing that I can certainly show you, and it comes with a therapeutic pool, and we have sort of a mini bathhouse kind of area as well. There's a recreational facility too, which has a whole bunch of games that you can play. We have a lounging area where we have a full open bar, and people can play cards, people can just have a drink or two, things of that nature. There's a lot of different places here. We try to help indulge in whatever pleasures you'd like as to our capacity. We are here to serve.
Interesting. How about for now, just maybe give me a little tour, right? Show me the ins and outs of this place, so that I know where to find it. Is that fine?
Of course, she says. Just as an FYI, though, our services we do charge by the hour, so the tour would probably be included in that. Just as an FYI.
Well, I've recently been doing quite well as a heroic figure in this lovely city, so money is no issue.
She says, I feel like I've heard of you. Are you that magician, the Knave of Diamonds? I think I saw you in one of live streams videos the other day.
That's exactly what is who I am, the one and only.
You seem very skilled, if you don't mind me mentioning, Mr. Diamonds. And Knave of Diamonds is a very classy flashy name. I feel like you may actually have a good skill set to get a job here over at Our Lady of Perpetual Indulgence.
Hmm.
And might I say, you're not bad looking either.
Well, say less. Please, please, please indulge me in whatever it is that this fine establishment needs, and who knows, some change of work can always be refreshing. Let's go ahead.
Yeah,
Let's
she'll
have a
she'll
look.
she'll take you on the tour, and we'll switch back to the other three.
Mhm. So what is Gabe going to?
See, this is what I'm picturing. I picked this is for some reason I was just picturing Otis smashing into cock blocking. Bam! Breaks down door. We gotta go. Hero need our help. It's like, damn it, Otis.
Or just looking into the next room and it's just like, oh, hey, Nave, how you doing? Didn't expect to see you here.
Ugh.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the tracker, is it still with the van now or has it moved?
You're talking about Abe's tracker?
Yeah.
Correct.
It's there. So he's no longer with the van, but he's in the complex.
Okay.
So Abe's tracker and the van's tracker are now in two different places at the
And
moment.
have we gotten to the complex?
Yes, you can reach the complex. So okay, so just to let you know what you're seeing, you get to the complex, and there is this very tall wall, basically, that's surrounding this entire complex, and there's a lot of signs everywhere that explains. Well, first of all, there's a lot of signs and billboards that is advertising the La Vita Loca, area, and says subscribe today, free trial starting from whatever date to whatever date. Like there's this entire week is like a free trial period, and but then there's also other signs that say, this is private property. Anyone who wishes to go beyond these walls have to, go through the proper protocol. They have to at least be a subscriber, or, they have to show that they are interested in partaking in this free trial to enter through the walls of this complex.
I'm going to try my communicator
Sure.
to Ave and just say, cough if you're in danger.
Sure. So I'm trying to think. I'm gonna say that the Knave of Diamonds can hear that in his ear. So let me try to explain something, Joey. So it's not so much that the Knave of Diamonds has taken over Ave. It's more that
like a subconscious link.
It's almost like a subconscious. Like I think that the Knave of Diamonds knows out of character ish that that's Cade telling him to cough if he's okay. And Aves is aware of this too, but he is currently being compelled to stay in character as much as possible and not break out of this illusion that you're in the Sci-Fi City like virtual world. So if you want to, I guess what I'm trying to say is if you want to respond the way that you would respond out of character, I would have you roll a will save if you want to. Or you could just ignore it completely.
Yeah, to be fair, Dave is very much the bigger person of the two right now. So he's way stronger mentally as well. So I think he's just gonna ignor that. Like, well,
I think Dave's kind of interested, like really is enjoying what's happening with him right now. Yeah. I don't know if he's ready to break out of reality.
Who cares about Ave right now?
Yeah. I think he wants to stay in this virtual world a little bit more. Okay, so you don't get a response.
No response. I have the tracker on him still. We could, if you guys can carry me, we could fly over these walls, go to the building he's at, and infiltrate it from there.
I mean, is the walls like contained or is it like an open air wall?
I think it actually is. I think the entire city, in order for them to be the most immersive, it is more like a dome, I guess.
Okay.
So it's walled and it's
Plus,
like there's a dome, I would say.
plus,
I
Gabe wouldn't be able to do that because his wings have noticeable. So literally, it's like glowing light. So if
Yeah.
you try flying, you would be like, oh,
Yeah. There's security, there's
Pride of
like
the Valkyries.
there's drones flying around with security cameras. So it does look like this area is relatively well protected, but
I mean, we can either
Okay.
go in with a free trial. I mean, I can try to go in as an administrator.
Or I might be able to get at least two of us in, but I'm not sure about everybody. Um, can either of you make like an attack against somebody you can't see?
What? Dak? I don't have anything for
Yeah, like if
attacking.
you, okay, wonderful.
I mean, I can try, but
I
I'm
I
not
mean,
mean,
particularly good at it.
if you punch somebody, that'll work, but it doesn't work if you're not here to punch somebody.
ho- hold on. And what time of day is it? Like early morning?
it's yeah, I
Yeah.
mean it's like
Early morning.
3 in the morning, 4 in the morning.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to at least get myself access or us access in without actually having to dive in. Hold on. And I can't call Madam because she's in the Vita thing, right? Unless they hook up the phone to
Right.
unless
If you
I
want
don't
a
know if they have it.
communicator, right. Yeah.
Did he have like a secretary there for like her calls or
I'm sure
anything?
she
Or like a
does.
video call?
I'm
Yeah.
sure they do. Yeah.
I'm not sure if they have like technology so we can plug in so I can video chat with Madam while she's hooked up.
You probably could.
Yeah, no, because I want to call her directly.
Okay.
And
At 4 in the morning, 3 or 4 in the morning.
I mean, I helped her. I helped her get a voice back. I mean,
That's true. Yeah.
Okay.
so
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, so
so
you'll call the secretary at 4 and
yeah,
3. I don't know if the secretary would be
I'm
available
not
at 3
sure.
or 4 in the morning. That's the problem.
Uh,
I don't know if you can try calling the office, but I don't think anyone's going to pick up at 3 or 4 in the morning.
Hey, Gabe, the problem,
If you call her cell phone, I'm
yeah,
realistically, even if you were to call Necromega's cell phone, it would probably go straight to voicemail. I don't think she would leave
yeah.
her cell phone on at
Damn,
when she goes
why do
to
we have to do
sleep.
this so early? Man, we were gonna wait till 9 to do this.
I I know. If we wait, what's happening? What if he's being tortured right now? I
Cuts,
Tortured.
cuts,
cut
cut.
cut to the
Cut to
back
Ah.
aside. I mean,
Just as a note, I have night vision goggles on. Continue.
I can't really see too well, but I don't need to see. Um, Look, my Allegro form, it doesn't just make us faster. I can also do some stuff. So if somebody attacks one of us while we're in Allegro, I can teleport them a very short distance. So if somebody was to punch you or something, I could possibly teleport you through the wall to the other side.
I mean,
That's
Are
but
there
somebody
doors into this dome?
yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I mean, you have if you want to enter the complex, there is a main entrance that you do have to go through. Other than the main entrance, I don't think you can see any other doors to go in.
I mean it's a huge
So it's a
dome. Like
dome with one door.
Right. I
that's
mean,
not a fire hazard.
there's a very obvious entrance to it. I
I
mean, there
want to look
might
for
be
a
other
non-obvious entrance.
a non-obvious
Like what happens
entrance.
if there's a fire in there, right? Where's the fire escape?
I don't know if
Tunnels.
they thought about that. This is not
This
in
place
the
is
code.
the fire's not immersive to the game world, guy.
I presume that there might be other doors that allow you to exit from other areas, but you may not be able to visually see them. I'm
I mean,
presuming.
we could try going in with the trial, or I could try to go in and try to push my way in as someone in the company.
Or I might be able to get at least two of us in.
I
But
mean,
somebody has to stay here.